In my studies, if you will, of not just serial killing, but depravity, psychopathology, and I've always found it fascinating, not because I find them fascinating, but I want to know when a mind goes twisted, when it goes bad, what is it that causes these people to do this? But Ed Gein, or Gein, depending upon how you pronounce it, is, one of the inspirations for the movie Silence of the Lambs. Leather, the clothing, Buffalo Bill, Gary Heidnick, which I talk about on my adjacent channel, Lionel Nation. But Ed Gein was so unsuspecting. And what happens is, if I were to go through it, and I do not want to, but when they found out what he did to his mother, what he collected, serial killers have, he was also a grave robber, and he did other things too, and a necrophile. But the notion of the trophy has always been something that we talk about, the trophy. If I told you and you understood the level of trophies and what they were that he collected, you wouldn't believe it. Marshall McLuhan said that little lies are hard to keep secret. Little secrets are hard to keep under wraps. But big secrets, terrible things, are easy because of our incredulity, because the fact that we cannot understand how this works. And if you really want to see something, just when you think, in fact, there have been ways of trying to put kind of evil. I think Michael Stone was a psychiatrist who tried to do it. And I have my own list of what's evil. When I understand something, it doesn't mean I want to do it. It means I understand that this is what they do. Okay? You got that? All right. Let me see if I can explain this to you. When Diddy Combs is alleged, let's just get this out of the way. He is presumed innocent and blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. When people come forward and say what they saw in these Caligula-like exercises, now involving children, when you put children into the mix, you hit a level, and I'm going to use the word evil, you hit a level of evil that is like the Formula One racing of it. Serial killers enjoy the notion of removing and snuffing out the life of a human being. To be in utter control of this person and take the life from this person. That is the beginning and the end. How they do is a different story. They also keep souvenirs as well and what have you. Sexual predators, predation, especially involving children, are a new level. The predation is evil, but what it wants to do is two things. Number one, to rob innocence and to repeat what happened to them. Hurt people hurt people. You've heard it. It sounds trite. In order for someone to exact a degree of satisfaction over children, when you are theoretically a rock, hip-hop, entertainment mogul, you could have, in some cases, literally, the most famous women of all time, and you don't want that. And women who are adoring of you, who will say, "Oh, there's no," they without any promises of a career, and you say, "Oh, no, I don't want that. No, I want children. I want to do to them what they did to me." And it's almost as though when you are able to mimic a particular type of behavior that was exacted to you, then you remove yourself from the ranks of victimhood, because you're saying, no, I'm the predator now. I'm not the victim. I'm the predator. I'm in the predator league. Don't call me victim. No, look what I'm doing. It sounds sadistic and strange, but I'm doing. You think there would be this kind of empathic, kind of a revulsion to it. Oh, no. It's like if you watch a kid who's taking a doll and stabbing it. You wonder, what are you doing? What's going on here? People will always take trauma and they will exact it, they will show it, they will symbolize it other ways. It is a power differential, but it's also the destruction of innocence. Sometimes, there's been talk about animal sacrifice in Springfield, Ohio, and I know a little bit about animal sacrifice because I know a little bit about Santeria and all these other people in Florida. This kind of not black magic, that's brujeria, but this is more of a, voodoo. And the reason for the taking of a life, the reason for sacrifice, is that power, that energy, that pumps that heart, that pumps that blood, that fuels that soul, that propels that being. You're taking it and you're owning it. You're possessing it and you're consuming it. That's why the Aztecs and others in ancient times would eat the beating heart of the vanquished foe. It's all symbology, semiotics, and the like. That's what's going on here. And I'm telling you, I think the case be made, even though there is not murder being done, they are more sick and evil than murderers. Because they're also doing it in a ritualized way, in a choreographed way, in a festival, a fete, a kind of a banquet of desecration. The destruction of innocence in a ceremony, in a party, recorded, memorialized. Dear God. It's incredible. So, my friends, I ask you right now to listen to what I'm saying. Subscribe to Lionel Legal. Keep an open mind. But if you really want to talk about the people who hurt, whether it's through regular crime or not, you're going to have to understand why they do it. And you're going to have to get at least not into their head, not that you want to live there, but at least understand it. Don't agree with them. Understand what they want. It would be called almost empathic. Why do they do what they do? Please subscribe to the channel, my friend. Please hit that subscribe button. That means a lot to us. Make sure you also like this video. Make sure you hit that little bell so you're always notified of new videos and the like. And whatever you do, I beg and ask you, dear friends, to comment. Comment. No matter how sick the subject is, comment as you see fit.